What's going on, everybody? Matt with Slice FK here. I will give some of the guys on Instagram a minute to jump in on this. Mr. George Hicks. What's up, dude? I hope everybody is having a fine Thursday morning. Mine's going extremely well. I can't say the same for Mrs. Patton, guys. Mrs. Patton is having a rough morning. She was out with kiddo riding around, and Charlotte got car sick and just vomit everywhere, apparently, according to the phone calls. But I hope her morning gets better. Reese, what's up, man? Mr. Dearman, how are you, sir? I'm flipping one of this week's listings, and it is quite snappy. But Alex, how are you? Chris, what's up, dude? I did push off last week's listings. I didn't list anything new last week for the first time in quite a while. With the weather, that horrible cold snap that came through the previous week, I was unable to just get all my shit together and get some photography done and all that stuff. So we are back at it. I've got everything ready to rock and roll, and great lineup this week too. But we can dive right into it right now, guys, if y'all want to. I'm gonna start with what I think is the prettiest knife of the week. And I had actually never handled anything from this particular maker until this piece came in. So this is a French maker. Let's see, Matt is in full snow. 52 degrees out, and Matt is in a full snowman out. Oh man, 52 degrees, sure. I know we can talk about we could turn weather into a pissing contest, but we do not get temperatures in the teens or the 20s that hold there and stay for days at a time. And with our humidity, I would much rather be in Colorado in 25-degree weather than Baton Rouge in 25-degree weather, because that 25-degree weather here will kick your ass compared to how it is in Colorado. Dan, what's up, man? Tarek, what's up? Mr. Borgia, how are you? Mr. Lehman, the gang is all here. But, so here we are. So, French knife maker, J.P. Martin. This is an unnamed front flipper. I don't think I've experienced cold. You should try it sometime because it sucks so much. Yeah, he said Jason lives in the New Orleans area, and he said it perfectly. So much moisture. It's absolutely ridiculous how freaking cold it was. Now, obviously, we weren't faced with the challenges that the people over in Texas. Hey, guys, we have one of the fine folks that runs Blade Show. Blade Show, if you're watching this, I'm still trying to get a table at ICCE. Hook a brother up. Hey, guys, late to the party, per the norm. Yeah, anything good today? Got a couple good things. But yeah, guys, I love this knife. Super sleek, super classy, almost like a gentleman style carry. It just happens to have a pocket clip on it. This is by J.P. Martin, and these mother of pearl scales are just mind blowing, just beautiful, beautiful mother of pearl scales, as you can see there. And like I said, it's a front flipper. It's a button lock too, and a flawless. It's all good in Matt's hood. Damn right it is, Nick. Ate well last night. Enough chit chat. Yeah, I love that pearl. A perfect hand rub. And then it's got some beautifully colored and polished Timascus bolsters and matching pocket clip. It's a very, very sleek knife. I mean, it fits comfortably in the hand. I really like the size. 3.5-inch blade, 8.1 overall, weighing in at 4.2 ounces. Best part of this one, and for a while now, we would 91 days till Blade Show Atlanta, though. Looking forward to it. I did speak to somebody at ICCE yesterday via email, and apparently I'm close to the top of the waiting list now with some cancellations. So hopefully we can get a table. This guy's going to be listing for $24.95. Find me another knife this well made. Hey, Brian, what's up, dude? Find me another knife for $2,500 that's built this well and configured like this. Front flipper and a button lock. I know, right? But I really like this piece. It doesn't have quite the action, say, like a Shamori does for a front flipper, but what does? I mean, just the Shamori. But this is a fantastic piece. Whoever gets this will not be disappointed. So that is the J.P. Martin unnamed front flipper. Oh, by the way, custom pivots as well. Always such a nice touch. I know we delved into that on a live stream a couple of weeks ago. But J.P. Martin front flipper, guys. All right. Let's talk about the biggest knife in the bunch this week, because this is just a... I didn't say the weight. Hang on, Chris. I got you, man. I wrote it down. 4.2 ounces on the J.P. Martin. So sorry. 180 pounds. Me? Nope. Keep going. David Clark Fortitude. This thing is heavy. This thing weighs in at a whopping 10.2 ounces. So the David Clark Fortitude is a 3.8-inch Chad Nichols boomerang pattern dark edge Damascus blade. It is 8.9 inches overall, and it has polished zirconium bolsters, carbon fiber scales, marbled carbon fiber to be exact, floating. I just realized I'm not on my CMF account. Whoops. Knife making timekeeper. Ian? How interesting. Eric, what's up, man? I know this thing is a ting. It's a cool piece. Zircuti pocket clip, floating Zircuti backspacer, and Zircuti pivot collars. Yep, there's that. There we go, blade show. Got a nice opening clink. I like that sound. So on the Clark Fortitude, 3.8-inch blade, 8.9 inches overall, 10.2 ounces, and listing at $16.95. And it will get you. It is a cool blade shape, isn't it? Ian had a chance to troll and let it go. God. So that is the David Clark Fortitude, guys. All right. This knife is very similar in shape to the J.P. Martin. This is a Kevin Foster anchovy. And Kevin Foster is based out of California. A very, very snappy and quick action. The anchovy is a 3.4-inch hand-rub satin blade. It is 8.3 inches overall, and it weighs in at 3.1 ounces. Carbon fiber show scale, blasted titanium lockside with a blasted titanium backspacer, and then a Zircuti pocket clip heated to the higher end of the color spectrum. And then it's got bronze anodized titanium hardware. My man is in mind the K stands for Karen. Truth comes out, guys. I still actually have also a Kevin Foster Lee Williams Kickstop anchovy collaboration. Somebody is sending me a request to be in my live video, and I don't accept those requests, but thank you anyway. On the Foster, listing for $11.95, guys. So really, like I said, just a really, really sleek overall design. Very, very similar to the J.P. Martin in terms of that silhouette. Almost identical sizes as well. But so that is the Kevin Foster anchovy. Really, really light piece, 3.1 ounces on that guy. All right, Pete, what's up, man? This thing's over where you are. Lost my train of thought. Pete got me all distracted. I don't know how to say Sergey. Extreme Addiction Knives on Instagram. Hey, Andrew, what's up, man? This is an XR4 with a 3.3-inch two-tone finish blade. Stonewash on the fuller and the blade bevel there, satin flats. 8.1 inches in overall length and weighing in at 7.2 ounces. It has this this biohazard, toxic, laser-engraved handle theme going on both sides, as well as the pocket clip. All satin titanium hardware, and then a nice big chunk of Mokutai for that ridged and exposed backspacer there. This guy is going to be listing for $1,150. How long is the cutting edge? Little. I don't know. I didn't measure it. Big little knife. There you go. Exactly. I don't have a measuring instrument handy right now, guys. But the XR4, once again, is a 3.3-inch blade, 8.1 inches overall, 7.2 ounces, listing for $1,150. And this one does include, he does a fantastic job on his packaging. He includes a Pelican case with a cut foam insert. It's got a COA with it and everything, so it's the full shebang on that guy. All right. Let's talk about this guy, because this is a really pretty knife as well. I like the fancy materials, as do a lot of y'all. Casey Gray medium squeegee. Full dress. Polished damasteel blade, measuring in at 2.7 inches. Full hyperdrive pattern, black Timascus handles, and pocket clip, and matching backspacer. It is 6.8 inches overall, 3.5 ounces, and costing $1,150. I meant the blade of the last knife. You said it was 3 inches. That's not what you meant. Don't even think you can hide behind that. So, guys, there's more in the materials than what I'm selling this knife for. $1,150. Damasteel blade, polished finish, 2.7 inches, 6.8 inches overall, 3.5 ounces, $1,150. Really, really nice finishes on this piece too. All right, last but not least, aren't you just talking about anchovies? Oh, I look forward to seeing that. Sounds great, Blade Show. I appreciate it, man. Y'all be safe. Last but not least listing this week, are we just talking about anchovies? Exactly right, Mr. Borgia. Direware Tail Whip V2 Bowie. Love the thumb stud action on this knife. I'm not quite sure why it has two thumb studs. I know it is the design. It's how it goes. I don't understand why, but I love the action. Pete, as of now, I am still 50-50. I was looking at travel arrangements yesterday, and I'm really holding out to see if somebody's going to cancel and I can get a table at ICC. I would really like to attend as an exhibitor, and so that's really going to decide it's going to decide my travel plans. As of now, I do plan on attending, but I'm not quite sure when I'll get there, etc. So I'm going to hold out probably through the weekend, maybe early next week, and see if I can get a table. And if not, I will make arrangements just to as an attendee. So, Direware Tail Whip V2 Bowie, 3.9 inch. Same Pete. Belt satin finish blade. It is 9.1 inches in overall length. The handles are full titanium, done in this really nice textured finish. The pocket clip has been given the same textured finish. And then it's got their signature darkened hardware and their signature style pivot anodized blue to match the standoffs. And this guy is going to be listing for $12.95. Guys, this is just a great knife to flip. It's super, super smooth. Rockets open. Glides closed. I've never seen a non-flipper tail whip. I've seen a couple of them, Chris. Not very many. But I just really dig the action on this knife. This is a fun knife to flip. So that is the lineup, guys. That is everything that is going to be listed this week. I have one seriously badass preview piece to show you that's going to be listing next week. This knife is so gorgeous. Like, truly. I have not handled a knife from this maker that, like, a more recent build. I had only handled some of his heavier, overbuilt knives. And so this is a more, let me wipe the fingerprints off of it first. Hang on just a second here, guys. BCS. BCS. BSC? You're probably talking about my black snow. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, Dan. But this is a preview piece. This knife's going to be listing next week. Check this baby out. Ooh. This is a Dalbor Asgard. We're going to talk about the black snow because it's sitting right here. We're almost there. Just hang on. This is 100%, well, minus the pivots, unfortunately, sole authorship material from our buddy over in Croatia. And this is his Asgard model. Show us what we came for. Jake, I was literally just about to talk shit on you for not being in here. Literally. That's creepy, dude. So, look at that. So this is a full integral black Daltanium handle. Take care, Mr. Hicks. I have a question regarding knives. Your handle with Liam's. I'll show what you do. You got it, Chris. I'd be happy to answer it now if you want to drop it in the comments. And then a sole authorship and mirror polished core piece of San Mai. Jared, what's up, dude? So this knife will be listing next week. So we'll have more information to come on that one. But I think this knife is spectacular. Dalbor's, heavier, kind of more overbuilt knives have never been my style. They're exceptionally well made. We listed and sold, I don't know, you jack Jake. I listed and sold an unnamed a few weeks ago. Superb finishing, wonderful materials. This is up my alley. I love the size. I love the sleekness of it. I like the shape. It's got a really nice flipping action on it. So we're going to get into the nitty-gritty on this guy next week when it lists. So you boys be on the lookout for the Dalbor sole authorship Asgard. A highlight piece that's currently on the website. One of my favorite flippers that we have. The A Squared Knives A3. In that signature Andre Thorburn Damasteel etch on the blade and the bolsters. TJ, I'm assuming you're asking the price on the Dalbor. I have not figured that out yet. We will know more on that next week. Polished shred carbon fiber scales, carbon fiber spacer, polished zirconium clip. Is there any wiggle side-to-side play on the actual flipper tab when the blades are in limbo, not all the way open or closed? I'm assuming you mean, let's see, when the blade is in limbo, not all the way open or closed. Tristan, what's up, man? Chris, I can't say that I've ever checked to see if there is any. I know that sometimes the tab can have just a little bit of play. If the blade is in the closed position, there can be just a little bit of play, just if you kind of just barely press on the tab, but that's probably more like a combination of maybe, a little detent wiggle with that tab. I haven't on. Let me grab one real quick. Hang on, guys. Just sit tight. Because I did. Let's see. I'm looking for a kickstop piece. Hang on. Let's see. I got a few kickstops in the queue. You guys are going to... Let me check one real quick here. There is play going left to right. So if I take it, you can see it right there. I like talking about this kind of stuff because I always find it interesting. So this particular one, and I don't know why, but yeah, there is a little wobble there. Let's see if it... But see, this one, the tab here, it doesn't have any play at all in the closed position. While I got it in my hands, this is going to be listing like 2-3 weeks from now. But get double previews this week. This one's like, I think, 3 weeks out. So there you go, Chris. That answers that question, though. There is some play. I'm going to check it on my kick shop piece when I get home today, and just out of curiosity to see if it's. Let's see. I'll grab one more case, guys. I'm sorry to keep jumping off camera here. Let's see. All right. Maybe it's here. I've had experience with MAC knives with that feature, and they all had play. None of the closer. I can't say that it's a positive or a negative that it does it, probably because there's no bearings or washers in that spot, only for the pivot. Jake, there are actually washers on the. Let's see. So there is play on that one. I've got one more here, or at least I thought I did. Is this it? I have another kickstop piece floating around. I thought I recall there being washers for the tab mechanics too. There are washers on the tab mechanics. I know that because of the build I did at the workshop. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it back around. So, Chris, I hope I answered your question there, bud. The A3 is the best flipper in the A squared lineup, hands down. You haven't, Jake. It's quite unfortunate. That's all right, Chris. Like I said, I enjoy the knife talk, and I haven't been to a knife show in a freaking year, so I got to get her fixed somehow. But anyway, this is the A squared A3, and this guy it's a rocket launcher. So available on the site now. Go check her out. Last but not least, apparently the one thing that Nick's waiting to see. This is my latest mail call, guys. I just got this baby in from Nati Amor of Black Snow Customs in Israel. This is my newest mini sabotage. I haven't had a knife direct from Nati in over 4 years. I couldn't believe it, actually. I went back and looked at my my records. Let's see. I love the A3 model, perfect size. It does. It has just a monster thwack to it. But I've been on a thumb stud kick, as y'all all know. And so I needed a thumb stud mini sabotage. Hornet's Nest, Mike Norris Damascus. Some uniquely finished zirconium bolsters and flush pivots. Matching zirconium pocket clip. And then some of the absolute coolest and craziest carbo quartz scales I have personally ever seen. This was a unique piece that it was a bias cut slab of carbo quartz, and it looked cool before he contoured it, but when he sent me the photos after having contoured it, I was just like, holy cow. This one also has those wonderful flush pivots there, and then it's got carbo quartz collars, and then a full Mike Norris Damascus backspacer. Just beautiful, beautiful flipping action. I love this knife, guys. An instant favorite. Something that I was also really, really impressed with, because I hadn't actually gotten a knife from Nati in a while. I hadn't handled one, and this is the slim version of the sabotage, the mini sabotage. And I appreciate that, Andrew. Who's the maker? Oh, my Lord. It's Nati, Nati Amor. On Instagram, you'll find him as Black Snow Customs. But the thing that I am most impressed with about this is the sleekness of the build. The guy who does some of the thinnest scales in the game is without a doubt Jonas Iglesias. His stuff is crazy. And this is very, very indicative of that, just in terms of its thinness. And so you can see that overall sleekness there. And having handled the earlier work, it's almost a completely different knife, guys. It's fantastic. So I'm super, super pleased with this piece. I absolutely love it. And on a side note, my full-size Tonto is full-size sabotage number 61. This is mini sabotage number 61, which I thought was pretty cool. And it just happened that way. It wasn't intentional. So enough about me. Let's recap on these knives, and I'm going to get my butt back to work. All right, J.P. Martin Unnamed Front Flipper. A beautiful hand rub satin blade, 3.5 inches, 8.1 inches in overall length, 4.2 ounces, Chris. Some mind-blowing. Agreed. What's on your wrist? Yeah, this is a Garmin Instinct. Come check it out, Jason. What you waiting on, man? Some mind-blowing mother-of-pearl scales on this guy. Timascus bolsters, Timascus pocket clip, satin standoffs. It is a button lock and a front flipper. This guy is listing for $24.95. The J.P. Martin Unnamed Front Flipper. Just to keep with that sleek theme, the Kevin Foster Anchovy. It has a 3.4-inch hand rub satin blade. It is 8.3 inches in overall length and weighs in at 3.1 ounces. Carbon fiber show scale, blasted titanium lock side, as well as backspacer, and a Zircuti pocket clip done in the high color spectrum range. And that guy is listing for $11.95. Yeah, you were, Chris. You were going to say something. Sergey Rojevets of Extreme Addiction XR4. Take care, Dan. 3.3-inch blade, 8.1 overall, 7.2 ounces, $1,150, guys. Really snappy action on this knife. That biohazard laser engraved theme on the handles, and then a big old chunk of Mokutai for the backspacer. David Clark, Fortitude, the heaviest knife in the lineup this week. And listen to the ting. Love that sound. David Clark, Fortitude, 3.8-inch Damascus blade, 8.9 inches in overall length, 10.2 ounces. So close with his name. I tried. I just try not to butcher him too bad. Just a redneck from South Louisiana. Polished zirconium bolsters, Zircuti pocket clip, and floating backspacer, anodized titanium liners, and marbled carbon fiber scales, listing for $16.95, guys. KC Gray medium-sized squeegee, full dress, 2.7-inch. Rogovets? No. 2.7-inch mirror polished Damasteel blade. The guys are distracting me in the comments, I'm sorry. 6.8 inches in overall length, full hyperdrive black Timascus, handles, pocket clip, and backspacer, weighing in at 3.5 ounces and costing $1,150. Take care, Chris. Appreciate you participating as always, man. And last but not least, the Direware Tail Whip V2 Bowie with a 3.9-inch belt satin finish blade, textured titanium handles, and matching pocket clip. Overall length, 9.1 ounces, weighing 6.7 ounces, $12.95. And my favorite action of the bunch. Your preview piece that is listing next week, a Dalbor sole authorship Asgard. Black Daltanium handle. I don't know if he has a name for his Sanmai, but this is Sanmai Damascus that he forged himself as well. I love this knife, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. So, more info to come on this next week. A highlight piece. This is on the site already. A squared A3. Go check her out. A lot of bang for the buck with this knife. And then I just went on a long tangent about my beautiful new Black Snow Customs Mini Sabotage. So, well, with that, guys, I'm going to get the heck on out of here. So next week, we'll have some wonderful new listings, and I will hopefully tell you exactly what I'm going to be doing as far as ICCE goes. But with that, I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Have a safe rest of your week, and I'll see y'all next time. Now we're actually much faster than they are, Jason. You need to come handle this knife, like for real. Later, guys.